Hello, welcome to Chill Under Pressure. I'm Rodney,
I'm Les.
And I'm Adam.
and today we've got Renee Tomlinson, who's the executive director of ESCO. Welcome. Thanks for joining us, Renee. Happy to have you.
Thanks so much for having me. It's great to be here with you guys.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this, and nice attire today, by the way. I might say.
Yeah, you like that? You like that? Today I am an FM hero.
Every day.
You're an FM hero every day. That's
That's
right.
right. That's
Right.
In
right.
particular, you're even wearing the socks, I understand, like all the way.
I
Renee's like, I'm not showing
You
you.
don't have to
these.
show.
I am wearing. I don't know if I can get my foot up that high. I am wearing the socks.
Oh, that was amazing. I wasn't expecting
those
that
are
reaction. That's cool.
Hey, I gotta prove it, right? Gotta
That's
prove
right.
it. So,
That's Then what'd you choose as your hero name?
so my hero name is the Credentialer.
Oh, I like
How's that?
Yeah,
Perfectly fitting.
yeah, absolutely.
So I grabbed that one up before anybody else got it. So I am the Credentialer. So anybody else using the FM Hero app, if you're watching this in a spot where you can put some comments in, I'd love to hear what everybody's FM Hero names are. So
That's right.
if you haven't downloaded the app yet, you should get it just so you can get your name and then check it out because
I know you got to lock up that
pretty
real
awesome.
estate.
That's right. Where all the good names are taken.
That's right.
I peruse the list every once in a while. I'm like, all right, let's see who's got cool names now. Just
Right?
look to see what they've got. So that's how I
Well-
spend my free time on a Friday night. I know I'm very
When I-
exciting.
When I first downloaded the app, I had to sit there for like half an hour. Oh God, what should my name be? What should my name be? Man.
We
Yeah.
found that was an issue, so we started putting auto naming in there, and it kind of helps people,
Oh.
get past that step.
That's
But now they got to go back because you can't be like Cool Tool 27 for the rest of your life or whatever. You got to come up with something better than that.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, it's gonna stick with you. So, I do want to say I'm wearing the
very
excellence
nice.
shirt from your show.
Again,
National
the best
Education Conference.
best dressed after me. So
Agreed.
So that was a great conference, by the way.
well,
So,
thank you.
it
You
It was our
guys,
first. It was our first time attending,
And we'll be back.
Yeah, it was very
For
good.
sure.
we can't wait to have you back. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
Having you out there in the hallway to mingle with everybody as they're walking through, having the games there, just the presents that you guys all brought. It was so much fun. So we cannot wait to do it again.
Yeah, someone has to come this year and kick Mark McQuay off top seat on that cornhole, right?
I've been practicing.
Yeah, all right. You're gonna do it. I got confidence. So I already put him on notice.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take him
yeah.
out this year. So,
So for anybody that's going to be at the conference, make sure you're practicing your cornhole because it's the competition is getting fierce. So
We're
There you
gonna have to put like an award for the best score. Not score, but the best most won games or something.
yeah,
Set up a
Yeah.
tourney.
it's
want
a
to figure out a way to
challenge.
figure out a way.
Yeah.
So
Get some
Renee,
cool swag.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We're always giving away cool swag. So I love when people come up and they're like, "Hey, can I get one of those hats?" And we're like, "Have you downloaded the app yet?"
Do it now. Do it now, and you can have one.
They're like, "Yes." All right, here's a hat. So
that easy.
we've got somebody on our team who isn't on the call today, but she said, "Look, we've got Renee on. I want to know about her kind of coming up in the industry or coming up to where she's at. Right? Not all. You're a female. You're at a top level spot. I'm sure that was just handed to you, and you came in from a foreign industry,
Yeah.
just landed there, and it was
Absolutely.
like the sky opened, and you just, and there it was. So, what's that like? Walk us through a little bit of your background. And you started at RSES when you were like 6, answering phones or something.
Yep. Yep, exactly. So I actually started at RSES as receptionist back in 1994. So right in that spike of the 608 certification boom, right? The CFC regulations. The phones were so busy, literally call after call after call. So within 6 months, because I'm not a sit back and just do my job kind of person. I have to dig in and understand the why and how come. And so after about 6 months, I started learning how to answer those calls so that I could help out the customer service team there at the time. And then I moved up into customer service and then kept just digging and digging and digging, and enough is never enough. So eventually I got into the training and testing side at RSES, and I was the director of education, training, and testing. So I literally
So
have
the
read
credentialer
every
early
single
on.
one of those books. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, the credentialer for many, many years, but I have read every single one of those books. I am book smart in the HVAC industry. I just haven't been able to apply all that knowledge out in the field. Um, so one of these days, I get out there from time to time with people, and I absolutely love it. But other opportunities arise, and you move on. And
Yeah, there you go.
but I love that I'm in the same industry. I love all the people that I've met over the years. So many of them we still are in contact with, work with. It's as big as the industry is. It's so small.
Mhm.
Yeah,
The people are. It's the same people. So
yeah.
it's awesome in
So,
that way.
so there was some times I'd gone to some RSES meetings early on, and what I found is a lot was focused, at least here in Arizona, on ammonia. A lot of ammonia contractors were involved. Is there a split there, or ESCO does a lot of ammonia too, or what's is it? Is there? Did you notice a difference, or was it more like geographic for me, where I was located, who was part of it?
It was probably geographic. The RSES was really for training for technicians and contractors. On the ESCO side, we've had a really huge focus on the education side.
Mhm.
So, instructors, schools, trainers that are out there in the industry.
Yeah,
We've since opened that up because there's the need and the desire for technicians and contractors to get more training and get access to ESCO training. So, we've definitely made that more available. But that's kind of where the split is. And I think within the RSES organization, the chapters really dictated what was the preference, or what
mm,
really was happening at those local levels.
got
So
it. That makes sense. Yeah,
Well, and maybe just who they happened to be a part of it at the time, right? So
hmm
there's a bunch of the
yeah.
ammonia guys are getting together and going, we need to help each other, and that's where they
right,
pooled up. And
sure,
yeah,
And
sure,
chapter president is a
yeah,
ammonia guy.
yeah.
right.
Yeah,
And that would definitely lead into them having a strong presence on the ammonia side in training, because that's what they know. That's what the people running the
yeah.
chapter there know. So
Well, I want to say, like, you went from there and then to ESCO, and we talked about the training and the education portion of it. And we, like, this is the Chill Under Pressure podcast, not the FM Hero podcast. But, through that, FM Hero has set up a couple of schools now with the use of the training and education for their classroom. So that was a cool connection, and to be able to
Yeah.
do that and get that in place.
yeah, and that's awesome that you're able to do that, because this is the next generation of technicians that are coming out into the field, and they need to be familiar with these tools and these resources before they even hit the industry, right? Before they
Mhm.
even get into the truck, before they walk into a contractor's door and say, here I am, ready and available to work. It's got to start from this level and bring it out there to the contractors and technicians that are currently out there in the field. As much as everyone tries to stay up to date as far as what's happening, I mean, we're in the midst of a hot summer season right now, right? People
Yep.
are out there working, no time to even hardly time to spend with their family, let alone to catch up and see what's out there. So the more we can start at that ground level, get tools and resources into the school so that that next generation of technicians coming out into the field are well versed. That's definitely where we want to start.
Right.
What data or feedback does ESCO use to influence like curriculum updates?
What don't we use? You know what? We watch for regulatory changes. We watch for technology changes. One of the great things about hosting the conference that we do is meeting with the manufacturers, having the trainers there, learning about the latest and greatest equipment, and we literally take from that information, take what people are asking for there, what they're looking for, and we know that these are the areas that we need to start exploring and digging into. We have team members that literally get updates on regulatory daily, and they're looking at federal registers. They're looking at all different all different regulatory documents on a daily basis to see if there's any changes happening that are affecting our industry so that we can disseminate that information out. As Howard so succinctly says, we're here to educate, not to legislate.
Right.
So but we want to just make sure that as this information is coming out, we're trying to get it out there so that everybody is aware of it.
Well, there's been a
Yeah, and I
lot of
really
that
appreciate
lately.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I really appreciate that. Educate, not legislate. Right? Like you're not going to control that anyway. So let's get the information and get the information out to the field, the companies, the technicians individually, so everyone's aware. And that focus, I think, is what makes ESCO such a great organization.
Yeah.
Is that focus on the education, regardless of where the legislation goes, that stuff moves, right?
Yeah.
But we're gonna get the information first, and we're gonna get it out 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where it comes from. It matters that, hey, this is happening. So the best thing that we can do is just start to get the information out there. How things progress from there are always questionable, right?
And now
But
you have now you have this added thing where the states are coming in with
yeah,
different regulations, right? Different legislation. So that's even more so you have to have your team to, be not only federally, but each individual state is different. That's a lot of information to gather and then disseminate to the right people.
it is. It is. We do try to stay more on a federal level than we dig down into the states, but we definitely pay attention to some of the things going on there too, because we have to, right? We
Yeah.
have to know what information needs to get out there, and is it going to be something that trends from this state across. So because we know the states where most of the legislation usually starts, it's usually East Coast or West Coast, and then things move in, right? So
Gotta
we
move
do
that
have
far. It goes from East Coast to Washington. It's not that California's got a little further. I like that line, about educating, not legislating. We use a phrase in our group: we coach to compliance, right? So the apps, our tool's job at Hero is not to enforce regulations on and push people that you have to. Oh, you can't do it. We're not going to let you do it. We're just going to say, hey, are you sure? That may not be the best choice. Like these people try to mix refrigerants, or people want to use an expired tank or something like that. We can say, hey, did you know? And somebody can go, yeah, I know. I'm not going to transport it. I need to store it in this. I need to do whatever. And, they can make those decisions for themselves, but we're going to coach to compliance. So
right.
I like that mentality. Help people with the right
Did you
information.
ask Clifton if you could use that phrase? Did you know? Did you ask him? No.
Did I know?
Does he use that phrase?
That's his That's our podcast. Did you know?
Is it really?
Yeah.
Did you know?
Did you know ESCO HVAC show? So yeah,
No.
We'll ask him later. We'll beg for forgiveness.
Ask for forgiveness. That's right. That's right. It's always easier. Always easier.
Speaking of your team, I think, it's one of the things that we've been super impressed by is the team that you all have assembled. And I mean, just awesome group of folks over there. I'm sure that also was easy, right? I mean, you've been at ESCO leading now for 6+ years. I'm sure you just always had. Well, yeah, you've been executive director for 6 something.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But whatever. I don't know what titles are. Let's ignore that. You've been there for a while, leading
Yeah.
and moving the industry along. And so, I mean, I'm thinking about your team and how impressive that it has been to us, and just getting to work with the folks over there, yourself included. What? Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, no, go ahead.
I was going to say, what do you? Is that one of the the things you focus on the most, or did you come in and look around and go, I've got this great team now, we're ready to already rock and like, how did that feel as you've been there for a while to get to where you are today?
So the team has evolved over time. The same people, or the people that are here now, aren't necessarily the same people that were here when I first started. Opportunities have arisen to allow us to really get some great people. I am, I'm truly one of the luckiest people in the world. The people that I get to work with, between Howard, Clifton, Jason, Eugene, Tom Grunstra, and a whole team of people behind the scenes here at our office that are working the customer service and doing the daily tasks and grading exams. Um, it's Everybody is so dedicated to what we do on a daily basis. Everybody shows up. Everybody is here doing their thing, and they love it. And that you can't ask for more than that. People that actually enjoy what they're doing. We love working together. It's our team has become more like a big family, and everybody that attends our conference, everybody that we work with becomes an extension of that family. So you guys at FM Hero are now part of the ESCO family too, like it or not. We're showing up for Thanksgiving. So, but yeah, we have a great team. It's evolved over time, and like I said, there just things happen, and we're able to grab up some great people, and that we continue to evolve and grow because of this team that we're able to snatch up and keep going. Let's keep going. But it also has to do with partnerships too. So it's not only just about the team members that work for you, it's about the partnerships that you build along the way. So we can't do anything that we do without the partners that we build throughout our career. FM Hero being one of those partners. Every manufacturer that participates in our conference, Daikin is a huge partner. But we have many other partners too, and we all work together. We're all pulling on the same end of the rope, right? Our goal is education of this industry, getting people to know about this industry, recruitment, retention. So if we're all working together, then we've got more voices and more hands and more things going in the right direction.
Yeah, and to your point, when it was our first year doing the conference, right? And I got Howard was at the booth. We got a picture. He goes, "Hey, let's do one shaking hands for partnership." Right. And so that was one of a very specific thing. I remember he said it to him, let's do one shaking hands partnership. That's what we're about.
Yeah,
partnerships. Right. Yeah. So, again, just validating everything you're saying about who and what ESCO is, and the team and the goals and the value that people who participate get out of it. Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we're super serious right now. We gotta back this out.
Yeah, come on.
So
this is gonna be fun.
Yeah. Well, we've heard that from various folks that have been doing podcasts with us now. We're just kicking this thing off, so we're doing a bunch of them. Not a lot of them have aired yet, but we're in this kind of throwback, wayback machine a little bit. Tell us something that nobody knows. Like what's not in your resume on LinkedIn. What's not on Facebook. Public. Something interesting that people would be like, oh, I didn't know that about her. Something more, Renee.
Shoot, I don't know.
Ooh.
I'm pretty much an open book, so everybody knows I like the Vikings. So
I didn't know that.
let's see, Vikings fan. Not from Minnesota, even though people think I am because I have this Midwestern twang. I'm told. I don't know. They say I sound like I'm from there, but not a Minnesota girl at all. But love Minnesota, so Vikings are my team. So for anybody who didn't know that,
where are you if you're not from Minnesota?
Chicago, right outside Chicago. So
I'm 3 hours away from you right now. I'm up in Grand Rapids, Michigan today.
Are you really?
So yeah,
Oh,
just hanging out.
could have had lunch.
I know. I could have just popped. It's only 3 hours.
Meet halfway.
One of my hobbies is flying. I just buzz down there and
Oh, yeah, that's true.
$100
That's
hamburger
true.
or whatever they call that.
That's
I think in aviation it's now $1,000 hamburger as far as I can
Yeah,
tell.
right.
But
So you like the Vikings?
I do. I
Yeah.
do.
All right.
Let's see what.
you have kids?
I do. I have 3 boys. They're all grown. I know some of you have some younger kids. My youngest is 19, so but I have 3 boys. They're all grown, and I have 2 fur babies, so they're my children now. I take
Might be
care of
less
them.
hassle.
I have more pictures of them in my phone than my kids now, so sorry, Tyler, Danny, Kyle. You guys know I love the dogs more, you know.
Hey, you're doing all right. You remembered all their names. I mean,
I know,
that's
right?
a win, right? What more could you ask for from a mother?
Yeah. You
Yeah,
got
but my oldest son is actually a Nashville Metro police officer.
Oh.
So yeah, my middle son actually works here with me at ESCO,
Oh,
and
cool.
my youngest is still trying to figure out what he wants to be when he grows up. So
Well, he's 19, so I mean,
yeah, exactly.
I didn't know what I wanted to be when I grew up either at 19.
Yep, I still don't know. So
That means you have to grow up.
I know.
yeah,
Who wants to do that?
too much responsibility.
So how about you guys? Sometimes I see some pictures posted. What is it, jujitsu or
Jiu-jitsu?
karate or yeah?
Yeah, I do. I go to a place called Baker's MMA, and we work on fighting basically.
Yeah.
Like it's healthy and it's fun. It's difficult. It's hard. So I do that. One of my sons is starting to get into that aspect too. He wrestled in high school, and there's not a lot of wrestling outside of that. He's working through electrician trade right now.
Awesome.
That one. So and for those, I have 12 kids, so 7 boys, 5 girls. So a bunch of them out of the house
And some grandkids.
And yeah, number 8 grandchild's on the way.
Listen, I don't know what's wrong with you. Every time you bring up your kids, you're at this point you're supposed to be bringing up your grandkids. Like a guy got 12 kids, but that's not what's important. I have 8 grandkids.
That's right.
And I'm always prompting you. And grandkids.
Yeah, talk about the ones that have moved out.
Right.
So yeah, one's in the air conditioning trade. One does epoxy floor coating. We have a company called Special Strong. We do adaptive fitness and strength training for individuals with mental, physical, cognitive challenges, a lot of Down syndrome, autistic. We partner with local gyms and do personal training for them. So
that is such a cool thing, by the way. It is such a cool thing. For people who are just picking up on that, Special Strong, look it up, check it out. It's so cool. There's like if you're into that and you're like, wow, this is something I want to be a part of. You can sponsor people. You can get involved, get engaged, follow, like their stuff, subscribe. Just check it out. Help get the word out. It's just a cool organization. So
yeah, it's about you create more abundant life for when our client has a more abundant life, they're able to do more stuff on their own. They're sick less often. There's fewer doctor visits. Right? It's the whole family benefits.
It's transformative
from that. So yeah, So yeah, there's a little about me. So yeah, we did that.
That was unscripted, but just
Hey.
Yeah. We asked. I went down the road.
Yeah.
So Renee, I mean, you're a Vikings fan. What else do you do for fun on the side? Fur babies, and your kids are gone. So.
Well, they're not gone. 2 of them still live at home, so they're not gone. But
and you work with one.
Yeah,
I do. Yeah. So I have to deal with him every day. Yeah. So, so here's another fact that you may not know. So actually, you know how technicians, it's usually a generational thing working in the industry. So it's actually generational for me working on the educational side of the industry. My
Wow.
grandmother worked at RSES, and
Wow.
my mom worked there, and then I worked there. So
That's
not
cool.
because it was a family business or anything, it just happened to work out that way. So it was
Yeah.
generational for me to be on the educational side of this industry too. So yeah,
That's
That's
awesome.
pretty wild.
That's
yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
that's
Very
probably
cool.
something hardly
Yeah.
anybody knows.
You heard it here
Love
first.
it.
That's right. That's right. Shh.
It's top secret.
That's right.
So, looking back, what advice would present day Renee give to Renee, who started at RSES
When she was
Oh,
6 years
6.
ago?
we just jumped back to serious, by the way.
Yeah. Mm,
Like we
It's
were
gonna be
having so
fun.
much fun there for a minute. Right.
We'll get back to fun.
What advice would I give myself looking back? You know what I would do? I would actually have gone and participated in more HVAC training classes and done hands-on. When I started back in 94, when we went to trade shows, we went to anything. I was like literally one of the only females at these events.
Mhm.
So it's like I felt like I had to always be on top of everything, be correct, because I was always questioned because I was female, right? So what do you know? I know more than you think I know, but sure, go right ahead. I wish I would have gone to more classes, got into the hands-on side a little deeper. I think it would absolutely be beneficial. And if Andy Urbach ever listens to this, you were right. I should have taken your class. Yes. He used to literally call me on a probably every semester basis saying, "You're going to register to take my class?" And I'm like, yeah, I'm busy working. But yeah, any advice, that is what I would do.
Yeah.
Like I said, it was early on. There were not a lot of females in this industry at all. There were probably like 5 across the whole industry that we knew about, right? That we
Right.
really
Right.
knew about. So I love how we've really expanded that, how organizations have started, women in HVAC. There's so many other women supported organizations within this industry now too. Big mentorship.
Yeah,
It's just amazing to see how much it's grown.
we just had Jennifer with HVAC on.
Yeah,
So yeah,
and she's awesome
she's
too.
doing the same thing. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
Love that. And
yep,
there's still, I mean, you talk about back then there was like 5.
right.
There's still not nearly enough
No,
females involved in the industry, and so from our perspective, encouraging that is a big deal too. So we're all about it. We're like, let's go. We need less division and more diversity. We need more people. Basically, look, this trade needs people, and it's an awesome trade. So
it
let's
is.
get
Right.
into it.
It's an amazing trade. It's amazing people.
Yeah.
Like I said, you get into this industry and everybody in the HVAC community becomes your family. It's just you start learning who everybody is, and it becomes a big community, just, and everybody wants to help everybody. Well, for the most part. I'm sure there's a
There's
few.
always the
Yeah.
There's
outliers.
always a few, but
Well,
Yeah.
Renee, you get to play in the top of the pool, where all you have the best of the best hanging out around you, which is great. And I mean, I think that certainly is a valid thing. Though that's what we need. We need more people who are going to get involved, get engaged. I think I love about HVAC is like you can never you never hit the end of what you can learn. Like there's
no.
just
Yeah.
so much, right? I mean, you're going to learn plumbing, you're going to learn electrical, you're going to learn the refrigeration side, you're going to have to deal with the regulatory stuff, you're going to have to you're going to have to learn people skills. Like I need to get that in a lot of trades. There's a lot more to it than I had a buddy who used to tease. He was a framer, and he's like, I pound nails into wood, right?
Yeah.
We teased at our former life that we sucked for a living because that's we were just refrigerant recovery.
Right.
So. I mean, but there's a lot more to it than that. I mean, it's a fascinating industry that has more depth than any one person can learn in a lifetime, frankly. And it's not just because there's so many facets, right?
There are. I was just, in fact, I just sent an email this morning to Clifton and Jason saying, remember that game show, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we should start a game show, Are You Smarter Than an HVAC Tech? Because I don't think the world realizes how much information technicians
Mm-hmm.
need to know and
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
they do know. So it's amazing. And I think if people really understood the amount of knowledge one single technician has, they would just be blown away.
Yeah, and they continue to, create new and more efficient systems. So there's this continuation of that
Hmm.
knowledge. It just keeps going. Like, so
Never
it's
ending.
ongoing. Yeah.
And that knowledge never comes up in like Trivial Pursuit games or anywhere else. So
No,
we
right?
need to know
Yeah,
about
that's
it.
right. It's such a
What is
waste
the
when I play trivia
formula for
games. I never get to use it.
How come they never ask me with a formula for calculating airflow? Come on, right?
Where's that question? Yeah,
That's
that's what
funny.
you need an ESCO board game.
There it is.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to come up with a Trivial Pursuit game or something that we can play at the FM Hero booth at the
There it
conference.
is.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's
There
funny.
it is.
Yeah, we
Very
had
good.
you guys. Well, Clifton was on, and then Jason was on too. But I think his internet connection was rough on this 454B thing. A couple weeks ago now,
Hmm.
and we sponsored part of that at Hero, and it was cool because Clifton is so quotable. I'm like, I listened to that whole thing, watched it live, and I'm participating, and I'm like. Like I want a good quote, and Clifton was like just lays them out. He's just so good at that.
He's
So a
like
little shout out to you,
magic.
Clifton. He's so good at it. Like
Yeah.
perfect. So he got quoted in our whole email campaign.
According to Clifton Beck, blah, 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 blah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's just nice. It was a good quote to capture kind of like what this was about, to grab people's attention so they go watch it. And I figured that's also good for Clifton and all the stuff he's doing, and you guys too over at ESCO. So
It's almost like he does it for a living. Like,
for a living, I
I
know
don't
you.
know. He just pulls stuff off the top of his head. He's awesome.
Yeah, and he's got a lot of experience.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
it was great to meet him at the conference as well, and spend a little bit of time with him. So
Yeah.
should we have him or Howard on first? What do you think? Who should follow Renee? Clifton or Howard?
Well, there's no following me, so
Well,
Mic drop. There's that mic drop we were looking for.
there's no following me. We know they're not going to come as well dressed.
well, Clifton might. He does have the FM Hero swag, so because in fact some of our team came here for a meeting, and I told Clifton, I'm like, we're wearing our socks. We should like make a post about being
Yes.
FM heroes for the day or something like that. Or he had his shirt, I had my socks, and he was like, oh wait, I have my socks too. So
Feet up on the desk, feet
right,
crossed, photo,
That's right.
working hard.
that's
Heroes
right.
chilling.
A hero's work never ends. That's
Never
right.
ends. Even heroes need breaks. Click.
That's right.
Could be like chilling heroes.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
I do have a question before you go. No, I'm going to throw
Sure.
it out there. Actually.
Yeah.
Can't let this end yet.
Oh,
But no, it's really simple. If you
now
said
I'm scared.
this is right your alley.
It's really
It's a
simple.
softball.
Scared.
Softball. Like, what would your message be to technicians or kids who are thinking about, young adults, people who are transitioning? So any age bracket really, but are thinking about HVAC. Like, what would you say to them that they should? What should their first step be? Like,
So their first step should be finding out if there's any type of program within their school or community that they can go and learn more. They
before they
can
dive in head first, go check it out. Go.
Yeah, go find
Yeah.
something. A lot of schools will have exploratory programs
Mhm.
where they're actually going through some different career and technical education options. So you can definitely check into that and see if that is an option. Go check out some of the cool guys on YouTube for HVAC. You know what? You want to learn a little bit? I want to learn about what it's about. There's a lot of really cool people on YouTube Ty Brannaman, Brian Orr, Craig McLachio, of course, Clifton Beck, and the ESCO team. But you can definitely, go check it out on YouTube. But there is a big wide world available to you in HVAC, and it doesn't have to be just going into somebody's house and fixing their air conditioner. People in heating and air conditioning are making ice rinks. They keep aquariums cool for fish and marine life, and they work on cruise ships, and it's truly a never it's an endless possibilities of where you can go and what you can do in this industry. So it's definitely worth checking out. It is a viable life choice. You can make a good living depending on what you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. So if you really dig in and get yourself involved in the industry, stay up to date, get involved in your community, you can make a really, really good life for yourself and for your family.
Nice.
Yeah, agreed. I think a lot too. If they didn't grow up around it or in it, a lot of people don't understand how much stuff requires.
Oh yeah.
If
Right.
it gets cold,
HVAC.
HVAC guys are
Yeah.
involved. People are
They
involved.
they get it when it doesn't work.
That's right.
Right. Yeah. Right.
It's
Like, fix
95
that thing.
degrees. I have no air conditioning. Yeah.
Yeah. But
They
just
get
in
it then.
smaller things in their life,
Oh
like
yeah.
you mentioned aquariums,
Mhm.
Yeah.
right? Like they don't consider that aspect of it, that there's a place for HVACR in there,
Yeah.
right?
When you were going through that list, I'm thinking, yeah, I've done recoveries on Cirque du Soleil. We've done them on cruise ships and Navy ships. We've done them in high-rise buildings. We've done them at the top, in the and down in the basement. We've, spent way too much time in a landfill. That's all recovery. But anyway, like just think like you can. I mean, you can. The anywhere that something gets cold has got refrigeration or HVAC involved. And so,
Mhm.
you think about where all those cool places are. I mean, Cirque du Soleil came to my mind when you were talking. I'm like, yeah, it was cool. Like we were on the Bay Area. They'd set up the tents outside. They were doing a big show for a week or 2 weeks, whatever it was. And they had an HVAC issue. So I got to go down and hang out at Cirque du Soleil and work on equipment there. It was so cool. I mean, just,
Yeah.
so it, this idea that I don't want to, maybe you don't want to be in residential, or maybe you do. Maybe that's your thing, and so there's nothing wrong with that. But it's so diverse in opportunity. It's cool, very cool.
Yeah.
industry.
I mean, vending machines, drinking water fountains. It's endless. That
Right.
so many opportunities, and not everything has to be turning wrenches either.
That's right.
Yep.
So.
But it's a good idea to get some education in that if you're going to be in the industry. Go out,
Oh,
right,
heck
right,
yeah.
Renee? Yeah, go
Heck
get your hands
yeah.
on a little bit, learn a little, then
Reach
then
out
go
to
back.
ESCO.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, a little shout out to ESCO. I got my cert when I was 16 through ESCO. I was proctoring and throughout the 2000s all the way up for almost 2 decades. So I've been tied to ESCO since I was tiny.
I meant to bring my ESCO cert out for this, and I didn't. I left it in my wallet. I was gonna be like, here it is from like '96.
Renee helped bail me out the other day because I need
I wore my FM Hero stuff. You couldn't bring your
I wore
cert.
it.
Come on.
Hey, don't
Oh
take the
yeah,
shirt
true.
away.
Yeah, true.
I just forgot.
All right, I'll give you that.
All right.
I'll give you that.
Awesome. Thank you, Renee, for coming on and joining us. This is really fun. We hope we're gonna have you out again sometime.
Absolutely, anytime.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
Very good.
Great to see you, Renee.
Good to see you.
We'll see you again soon.
Thanks for joining us at Chill Under Pressure. I'm Adam.
I'm Les.
I'm Rodney.
We'll see you guys next time.